And welcome again to another edition of Coyote commentating World of Tanks replay. And our guest commentator, still Mojo, is again with us. Mr. Mojo, as they all call him. Kazna Bob Commander. I always forgot to say that he is the Kazna Commander. I spent a lot of time in Kazna, and for me it's normal. He is commanding all aspects of my life, including World of Tanks and some other games we play together. And I'm his bitch. I admit that. I'm not ashamed to be bitch to this greatness like Mr. Mojo. Now, Mr. Mojo, what are we watching at this moment? Could you tell the guys?
This is some game I played on FCM solo. It's an ace tanker. It's just a showcase to see that with some normal play, nothing like Superman-like, you can do it pretty easy, earn some money, and get some really great games.
I should interject. This is a premium tank, and not many people decided to buy this tank. Could you tell me what's the style of gameplay best for this tank? What's our weak spots and what's are his good things?
This is, in my eyes, most fun premium tank, but it must be played as more like a medium support. It has virtually no armor. You can miraculously sometimes bounce something, but very rarely. But you can use it to move over the map like the fastest medium. It has really accurate gun and really decent penetration. And the best thing about it, it has preferential matchmaking. It means it's tier 8 and it cannot meet opponents above tier 9.
You're at this moment at H1. Can you tell us a little bit about your setup, tactics that you employ in this map? It would be very interesting for people to see. You rushed early on, but then stopped, and you are aiming a lot, but not hitting anybody. Could you explain us a little bit what were you doing?
I went here, we are talking about the medium aspect, like I carry coated optics on this, so I can spot people. And this is a good starter position for any advanced tank, like you are more or less RT safe, there is a lot of bushes to cover you from the enemy. So you can provide spot for your people, and also you can extract unseen, and you can snipe enemies that are careless like that.
Ooh, Yak Tiger, nice. But you didn't penetrate it.
Yeah, quite non-pen shots on the start. Well, the drawback of this gun, he does like 240 average and he has really quick reload, but pen is 212, so you will not pen everything with it. But when you don't, you just shoot again and shoot again and shoot again. It's like 6 seconds reload.
Tell me, you didn't shoot at AMX that went past by. Why did you do it? Why did you choose not to shoot that little bastard?
He was in he went down in a river, so he was below ground for me. Like I couldn't connect the next shot.
So you are shooting, but most of your shots are not penetrating. And second penetration, and that's ISU 152. Now,
look, on this map, like we always know, heavy tanks really like to go on 9 and 0 line. It's like natural ground for them, and you, with this tank, you do not want to go and meet ice 3 up front and take 400 damage in your face for nothing.
Definitely.
So you always play on flank missions. That means either I could play center or play this lower part, and then rotate where needed, depending how the game goes.
Okay, so you spotted the A44 and you penetrated. You didn't bounce. Oh, you even bounced.
Oh, it happens sometimes.
It happens. And you are pummeling that poor lad. He is trying to get back, but
when that guy started playing, he was angled really nicely, and I couldn't pen him because that tank can really angle well and bounce. But then he decided it's becoming too hot for him, and we do have 3 RTs, which didn't shoot him, but never mind. And he decided to bail, which was kind of bad decision because I was waiting for that for a while.
Like a tiger, crouching tiger, hidden Mr. Mojo. That would be the title of this. You are now moving away. Could you explain to our viewers why are you going back? Why not push with heavies?
Our guys on the other side, of course, got pummeled because
because it's World of Tanks.
Yes,
and you're playing with 50
minimap. I saw we have like one TD left and one light tank defending our base on the other side. So I knew I had to rotate to spot for our arties and defend the base. Like otherwise we would get flanked.
So you just kill the guy.
That was opportunity kill, spotted by other guy, and you never missed that.
Okay, so it's 5-5. You are turning back. That's something that very few people do. Most people push like lemmings in one direction, never going back. Could you elaborate a little bit on that, and could you tell us what's going on the map?
Well, always minimap on one eye. That's the key to success. And with this tank, you really, as I said, have to rotate and drive around. You have to use its abilities, speed, and you can reconnaissance for your team. Like we can see, this is not decided game. It's 6-6. It's pretty equal. Any change in kills will decide the game.
Oh, nice, nice. So you spotted T69. He's tracked you. A lucky shot for you.
I decided not to repair.
Something should to do.
Yeah,
it was an arty shot. We heard it all.
This is a tier 8 game, so you can sometimes risk a bit. There is a chance Arty can really pummel you with a shot, but they are not very accurate, and this is not a small map, this is a big map, so it's pretty high chance that they will actually miss.
Okay, so you killed the guy, you were going for the kill, that was obvious. You are now hiding behind the bushes, am I correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to fade and dodge the other Arty shells that might come.
It's about fading. Many people make mistakes. What is the time needed for a tank to fade from the enemy view?
It really depends on type of tank and camo value you have on your tank, but to be secure you can always say like 10 seconds maximum.
10 seconds. So you count to 10 and after that...
Yeah, you just count within yourself.
Ooh, nice shot, nice shot. Can we see that again in slow motion? Okay, so... Nice shot. It was a quick shot, right?
Yes, it was a snapshot that I did from the move, like from the flank, if we would say it, in counter. And I knew when I'm flanking like this, I really have to take out one guy first, so I don't get shot from several sides.
So, could you tell us a little bit? You charged to this guy, penetrating from the front, that's very difficult, it's I6, and ram him. Why did you do all that?
Well, FCM, although it has no armor, its name is actually 50 ton for a reason. I am twice as heavy than he is, and it will hurt him more than me. And his gun does do 400 average, and mine doesn't, so quicker the better.
Quicker the better. So it's 9-6. Looks like you're gonna win this game, but
yeah, the game turned, but it's not over.
They have three artists left. They have Yaktagi 8.8.
Well, we see by the minimap there is a heavy there. There is one TD, so the only thing they have unspotted is one more TD. That's it, and some artists, so I can roam around wherever I want. And this just told me that there is TD on my right somewhere.
That's interesting, because most of the people don't realize what happens when they are spotted, how they can be spotted. Can you explain a little bit to the people that mechanics? When I was commenting on Yukanji play, I saw Yukanji always going back from the bushes 15 meters in order to avoid being spotted when he shoots. Does it work for the heavy tanks? Does it work
for anyone. 50 meters is a mark for anyone.
15 meters. So
15 meters.
Yes, yes. So you try to penetrate SU-100. And you managed.
I didn't aim well twice, so third time I decided that's it.
Third time is a charm.
Yes.
They say.
For me.
For you. It's 10-6. It's basically a long game. And something happened to you.
Arty shot finally connected. It was about time.
And it hurt a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of hundred damage.
Couple of hundred damage. Another snapshot?
Yes. As I said, this tank, when you decide to move, like you can really use it as a sniper entire game. But when you decide to move, you play it like a fast medium.
Excellent.
And you use it in your advantage like this. You can circle around anyone in this TS.
Yeah, excellent. And we see the example of that. And there are 3 artists left. And who's gonna kill the arty now? The favorite game in World of Tanks.
The fastest guys, I hope.
And who's gonna be the fastest? Oh, maybe FCM of 50 tons of French steel is coming to pay a visit to the pure little artist. Let's gonna see what's gonna happen. Now tell me, this is a pretty old map. It was redone several times. What do you think about this version against other versions? Dodge the bullet. Can we see that again in slow motion?
So you always expect them behind some bush or corner.
There is the arty.
And then I zoomed in and I saw he's like turning towards me. I quick shot him. And immediately ran for cover, so he can't give it back.
Basically, you dodged an arty from a bullet, and that is a very impressive feat, I might add. And will he die? Of course he will. And 13-7, mop-up game. Let's see. You stop a little bit. You don't stop a lot with this tank. I noticed that you are pretty mobile, as you said. It's a fast tank.
This is like a game ended. I saw they're not aiming me. I knew they will die in a second, so I was like, okay, I want to do that one more shot and hit it for sure.
Excellent.